In this episode of Learning Online within the Nordic Armed Forces, we will see both a clear need to make an existing classroom course more flexible and how this can be done by applying the concept of online learning to it. This is the Swedish Naval Warfare Center in Karlskrona, which provides officer training for naval cadets, further training of officers, and occupational training for national service personnel. There is a great variety in the forms of teaching and learning used. There is classroom teaching, self-study, practical skills training, and online learning, as well as a mix of all of these. One of the courses is called LOFAR Basic Level. LOFAR stands for Low Frequency Analysis and Recording. The course is aimed at prospective operators of so-called passive sonar and teaches them how to listen to and analyze sound data from vessels in order to identify vessel types by identifying engine and propeller types. Today, the course is a 5-day classroom course, but the organization is not happy with that.
Jag skulle säga att problemet är tvådelat. Dels att vi ibland har kurser då var väldigt stort antal elever, och det gör då att klassrummen inte räcker till. Lärarresurserna räcker inte till. Och ibland har vi även förfrågningar om att genomföra kurser med kort varsel och för ett väldigt litet antal elever. Och det här gör då att vi inte har varken lärare eller resurser att genomföra det. Och detta skulle vi kunna lösa genom att ha en mer flexibel utbildning.
The current classroom course is organized in 10 sessions over 5 days. Session 1 is a lecture where the instructor, supported by PowerPoint slides, introduces the course and gives an overview of the subject areas. Session 2 consists of counting exercises in order for the students to understand the connections between various engine and propeller properties, such as number of propeller blades, number of revolutions, number of engine strokes, shaft rate, etc. The student fills out a self-correcting form based on a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet. When done, the student reports to the instructor. The session ends with an exercise where the students get an empty diagram on paper on which they are supposed to draw lines based on the data from the previous exercise. When finished, they get a key to check their results against. In session 3, the students put their newly acquired knowledge into practice using a PC simulator program, LOFSIM, simulating the real sonar instrument. The simulator contains a series of exercises within each knowledge area, which the student has to complete in order to proceed. The session ends with a knowledge test in the simulator, and by the student answering multiple choice and essay questions on a paper form. Sessions 4 to 9 consists of exercises in using LOFSIM to identify warships and merchant vessels, putting the acquired knowledge into practice. And the last session consists of a written test on paper, which is handed in to the instructor for correction. So, the question is, how do we reorganize this course in order to make it more flexible and available to more students? In session 1, the lecture could be videotaped and published on the Learning Management Service system. Instead of just filming the actual classroom lecture and publishing that, it would probably be a much better idea to plan and edit the video for the online viewers in order to make it as distinct and efficient as possible. Write a manuscript for the lecturer. Make sure the images you want to present are clearly visible in the video. Maybe you should use stills inserted in the video to optimize visibility. The images would preferably be downloadable in the learning management system as well. Record the scenes in short snippets in order to make it easier for the lecturer to focus on the topic and on directing the speech to the viewers. Repeat each scene while recording, so that you will have several takes to choose from when editing the video. Make sure the audio is clear and that no disturbing sound is interfering with the lecturer's voice. Edit the video carefully to omit slips and anything else that might confuse the viewers. Since the viewers are not present, neither in time nor space, it's important to make sure that everything is as clear as it can be, so as to eliminate any confusions as well as unnecessary and unwanted follow-up questions. If you don't want to produce this recorded video, you could arrange a video conference, where the lecturer can speak more freely and spontaneously, and where the students can ask questions live to eliminate any confusion. But if you use real-time synchronous video, you won't be free of time. Every student has to attend simultaneously. So, you need to weigh the pros and cons of spending time preparing an asynchronous edited video against you and your students having to simultaneously attend this broadcast event. In session 2, the self-correcting Excel spreadsheet could be distributed online, and the students could notify the instructor that they are finished using email, for example. Another option is for the functions of the spreadsheet to be implemented in an e-learning application, which would automatically report to the learning management system when the student is finished. To easily achieve this, some web programming skills and familiarity with a tool such as Adobe Flash are required. The PC simulation program, LOFAR, would have to be converted into a web application. This would involve rather advanced software development using Flash. Short video sequences of various simulation example scenarios would have to be pre-produced in order to help the students and prevent them from getting stuck. The knowledge tests could be designed using either randomized and self-correcting multiple-choice questions or essay questions. Since essay questions take time for the instructor to read, they should only be used if motivated by the possibility of finer judgment of quality in the acquired knowledge of the student. Otherwise, self-correcting questions that automatically report to the learning management system are preferred.
Nu är jag färdig med inspelningen av presentationerna och lagt upp allt mitt media inför själva utbildningen. Det viktiga som jag ser det nu, det är att man fortfarande följer upp eleverna kontinuerligt, att man ser deras resultat, även bemöter dem, även om de inte själva har frågor, att man kontaktar varje enskild individ under kursens gång, pratar med dem, frågar hur det går, ställer kontrollfrågor utöver de frågorna som finns för att man verkligen ska se att de är med i matchen.